This is Chris Spiker. We're back. And our next guest on Minding Your Business, Aaron Goldstein.
Guest.
Who's our next guest?
Our next guest is Vicki Illick with AV Mercedes.
Welcome, Vicki.
Hi, how are you?
Wonderful. Happy Saturday. Thank you for coming over and chatting with us, and thank you for being a member of the Lancaster Chamber.
Well, thank you for your call, and I'm really glad I can do this. As you know, this is my first time, so I hope it will all go well.
Well, you've watched a couple of the other interviews, and you kind of see what we do. We just want to learn all about your business.
Okay.
AV Mercedes, I mean, it's all in the name.
It is. We do Mercedes only. Mercedes. Actually, there's smart cars also in my box that are more and more out on the streets now, so we work on those cars too.
You really specialize.
We are. We're specialized in those
And this is all
vehicles.
repair.
It's all repaired. We don't do sales. It's repaired and parts also.
So if somebody buys a Mercedes and if it's under warranty, then they should probably go back to the dealer, or are you authorized to do that kind of work?
No, unfortunately, we're not authorized to do the dealer work, whichever is under their warranty, which is the first 4 years or 50,000 miles. That will be taken care of by Mercedes dealer. But everything that is out the warranty, or if the vehicle was in an accident and the warranty was voided by that, we can do that. And we also do extended warranties, which there's a lot of companies that provide extended mechanical warranties that we honor.
Well, that's nice that you do it that way, because I think some people, they just grab the car and start working on it.
They do.
Yeah.
Unfortunately now with
Yeah.
YouTube and everything. And you know, sometimes you try to save a little money here and there, but sometimes it's not a good idea.
Mercedes is not the car you want to save money on.
No. If you buy one, you gotta make sure you're taking care of it, because it could get really expensive to get repaired.
So this week, the Jethawk season opened up, and your shop is right down the street from Jethawk Stadium.
Yes, it's right around the corner on 23rd Street West and Avenue I.
Do you ever get any home run balls coming down the street?
No, I haven't seen any. I've seen some at Avenue I actually, but not quite to our shop.
They don't roll down that far.
I hope not, because we have a lot of expensive windshields there.
Ah, yes. So how long have you been in business there?
Here in the Antelope Valley since about 2006. We started with Mercedes-Benz down in Encino, which used to be out of Stigler. We worked with them for a long time, over 20 years. My husband came here in late 70s. And so we worked with the dealer. Unfortunately, Mr. Stigler got sick, and somebody else took over the dealership, so we moved on and we opened up our own shop here. We kind of like the community because by driving to Vegas,
Yeah.
we've seen this community booming, and there was construction all over the place back in like 2004, 2005. So that's actually the reason why we moved here.
I think it's because you're an hour closer to Vegas.
That too. Yes.
Yeah, what a great location. And you're on the freeway.
It is, and I love it out here actually. From living such a long time down in Northridge and San Fernando Valley, it got really crowded there. So out here it's nice and quiet, and I don't regret it except for the wind.
We do have our moments.
Yes.
I'm always fighting the tumbleweeds. I get them all cleaned up, and then the wind blows.
Yeah,
But
you can hide from those.
there's blessings too.
Yes. No, I love the community. It's a small community. People talk. I mean, we don't have any advertising whatsoever.
Good
it's
for
just
you.
from people come in and they say, oh, my neighbor told me about you, or my coworker told me about you. And it's really nice that people talk.
It's good to have word of mouth sometimes. And you've been around for 10 years now, so you
Yes.
get good word of mouth.
Yes,
You've
and we
made it.
did all the parades. That's how we
Ah.
got into the Chamber of Commerce. And yeah, thank you,
Oh,
the
yeah.
community.
I saw a line of Mercedes. In
Yes, it's all usually Mercedes with the limousine on the end.
So you're driving all the Mercedes down the road. Are you carrying any VIPs, any princesses, or?
We used to do that, you know, the little misses and some of the princesses, but not anymore.
I think that's a great opportunity. The two parades that the Chamber sponsors and promotes, it's so inexpensive to get in.
Absolutely, yes.
And, you
And I
know,
think anybody can do that.
Anybody can do that, and the payback is amazing. All those, the last year, the Fair Parade, there was a
Yes,
huge
the Fair
crowd.
Parade and the Christmas Parade, I think those are the biggest ones, and we always participate.
And there you are as relative newcomers, you're in the parade. That's very involved.
Mhm.
And that's kind of what the chamber does, is just gives it more of a sense of community.
Absolutely, and helping small businesses.
Small businesses. Well,
Yes.
10 years, you must know what you're doing.
I'm hoping so, yes. Like I said, we have, I can say very good people. The staff is good that is helping me in the office, my technicians, my husband. So everybody, we work as a team. We work as a family, actually. And when a customer comes in, we kind of try to make them a part of the family so they don't feel strange. We're not big, like where you have this huge office. with-
Car's not going to get
we
lost
don't-
somewhere.
No,
back there.
car's gonna get lost, no, absolutely not, and, the place is fully fenced and secured, and like I said, we have Maybachs in there sometimes, we have those, AMGs in there that are, a Maybach is like $600,000 car, and,
Wow.
we keep it there overnight or even a week if I have to wait for parts, so, I think, so far we're pretty good.
Yeah. So you do oil change. What else do you do there?
We do oil, from the oil changes to rebuilding an engine, replacing a transmission, all the electrical, mechanical. We have an original Mercedes-Benz diagnostic system, which is up to date through Mercedes. If we get in trouble where something that we can't do, I can call Mercedes Technical Support and they will help us with that. So we are not a dealer or a part of the dealership, but we do have all the sources pretty much the same as the dealership.
Sounds like you're on their good list.
Yes, we are, and we have a good relationship. I work with Valencia, I work with Bakersfield, Beverly Hills Mercedes, so we do. I send people there. If there is a car under warranty, I check it first, and if it is, I tell them the closest one is in Valencia, you can take it there, and they'll take care of you. And
It doesn't cost any more to be nice, does it?
no, that's the most important thing.
And there you
Nice
are.
and honest.
You're with your car and you're concerned about what it's going to cost, and you love your Mercedes, you want to keep it running, and
Yes.
you're able to help them.
You have to have somebody who cares about it too.
Well, I'm glad I found you, because we have a little 78 450 SL sitting in the garage that
There we go.
we really like.
Okay.
It's just hard to get that lid off sometimes, you know. It gets heavier every year.
Yeah, especially if you're not driving it every day.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. My wife wanted a convertible.
Well, I don't blame her. It's a nice car.
Oh yeah, it looks pretty.
Although
sitting
you
on it.
have to help her with that top.
I know. I need a young guy to come over there and help me a little bit.
Yeah, I have a few technicians that would be able to do that.
Yeah, when we bought the car, you know, it had that block and tackle
Mhm.
for pulling it up and
Yes,
leaving it
in the garage, yeah.
Well, it's a beautiful car.
It is. It is.
And you guys drive Mercedes?
We do.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, what was the $600,000 car that you mentioned?
It's a Maybach.
Maybach.
It's
Yeah, you know
it's
what
made
that
by
is?
Mercedes, but it's called a Maybach. It's kind of like a Rolls Royce.
And are there
with
people
all
up
the-
here that have that car?
Yes, there are.
Wow.
There are a few people out here that have that car, yes. And then the little smart car that you see on the street that kind of looks like a Fiat, but
Yeah.
it's actually a Mercedes. It's smart.
It's smart,
Yes.
but it's a Mercedes.
Mhm.
Wow. Mercedes was pretty smart to come up with that idea.
Yes, yes, they were. So unfortunately, there's the closest dealership that work on them is in Beverly Hills. So Mercedes Valencia cannot do it yet, and Keys European, they can't do it. And since we're not a dealership, we can work on those, and we have the access and everything. It's just that it takes a little longer to get parts.
Do people find you pretty easy? You're right there on the freeway.
Yes, we're right there on the freeway, and then, like I said, people talk, and then we have a Facebook page, and then we have
What's the Facebook page?
it's Antelope Valley Mercedes, and then we also have a website, which it hasn't been updated, but it's out there, so.
And what's the website?
It's also AntelopeValleyMercedes.com.
And I was going to ask, you're open which days?
We are open Monday to Friday from 8 until 5. We're closed on the weekends, although we don't live that far from the business, so if I know that somebody wants to drop off their car Saturdays, I will come and open the gate and we'll let them in.
That's a nice touch.
Or
People-
also in the evening, people work until 5, or they don't come until maybe 6 or 6:30. So we will either wait or come back and wait for them.
But they have to bring you a gift when they come in,
And they do.
like Stollen.
They bring Stullen, they bring flowers.
Oh, yeah, hey, great idea.
They bring donuts.
Yeah.
So, yeah, pizza.
When you're a small business, you gotta have a day off.
Yes.
You gotta have a day off, and your employees appreciate it that you have, they can count
They
on a
do,
regular
'cause they-
schedule.
Absolutely. They have their families, and the weekend is the only time off that they can get, so, and we don't bother them on the weekends.
Very good. And do you go to Jethawk games?
No, I'm more into like soccer.
Soccer, yeah, that's more of a
Yeah.
European sport, huh?
Mhm.
And there are a lot of people around here that are playing soccer.
Yes, they are. They are. Unfortunately, the park there on Avenue West, or where's that park that I see that it
On the
should
freeway?
be soccer, there
Yeah.
are not too many out there.
No, well, it might be American soccer too.
Oh, yes, there we go.
So the name of the, yeah, there's a whole education in what sports are called, right? AV Mercedes, Antelope Valley Mercedes, you're over there at 23rd West and Avenue I, pretty close to Jethawk Stadium, right
Yes.
off the 14 freeway. Vicki Illick?
Yes.
Illick,
Illick.
I-L-I-C-K. Thank you very much for being a member of the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce.
Well, you're welcome, and thank you for having me here.
First time on the radio.
First time on the radio, and I think I did good.
I think you did great. We've had several job offers come in just while we were on the phone. So
Okay,
congrat-
just don't call me on that number.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.